Hold up, baby. You know what time it is, man. Hustle Town Network. We Hustle Town certified. We certifying everybody in this building right now, man. We got some heat. It's going down at Audible Studios. It's powered by Exotic Pop. The Grow Room. And my boy Dad Senzu just hit the. He's been in every single room right now. Explain to me real quick exactly what's going on from the artist's point of view. What's going on in this building right now?
So basically, every single room has an aux, pretty much. That they got an aux for if you got Android. Then, you can easily put the aux in there. But they also got it for the iPhone. So we especially need it for the iPhone to be specific. So every single room has different people in it. You just go inside every room, play your music. Every single room has different people in it, so you're gonna meet different artists or just engineers, producers that came through, or even there's been some people who aren't even artists. They're just friends of people who are here and they're just listening to other people's music, and showing that they enjoy it and stuff. So I know, especially in one room right now, they have a lot of performances going on. I performed earlier, Taught You Better on there, but basically all these artists are getting down together, trying to show everybody what they got.
Dope. That's dope, man. I'm excited too. We even had a comedian here a while ago. It was pretty live right here. The whole
that was
concept.
extra.
So it's pretty much, right?
For real.
So it's pretty much, you got a couple multiple studios, Ox, come in here, play your music, network, connect, do features, all kinds of stuff being birthed, I guess you could say, right here in this studio. So shout out to
some people play some shit and they were just engineers, but they were saying like, this is what I can make you sound like, all this stuff, So whatever kind of work you got, there's some people here that are videographers and artists as well, so they come and probably got work too because of the fact that they do video and they take that seriously. But any avenue that you can get it, text is multiple stuff, so that's what it's all about, trying to do get your hand in the cookie jar all the way you can.
Right on, man. Hey, shout out to Audible Studios, man, because this is the place to be right now. We just kicked off 2024. My boy Dad Senzu, been doing your thing here in Houston for a minute. Been multiple stages of Hustle Town Network, straight out of Texas, just all kinds of different events.
We got in top 5.
That's right. You've been in top 5 multiple times too, and you guys keep cooking. Actually, so I wanted to talk to you about the new single right now you just performed. Is this the newest one right here?
Yeah. It's called "Taught You Better" off my new project called "For Entertainment Purposes Only." It's a lot. I'm working on the deluxe right now, and I'm finna get a lot of people. I'm just thinking about who I'm gonna get on that shit because I need like amazing work. The production's in it is gonna be amazing. So, I've been a lot in the studio with Slow Life and stuff as well, trying to just get different things, different content. This year is just a lot. I'm gonna be doing a lot of different genres too. We're not just gonna keep it to just hip hop. We're gonna kill it in everything. Try to get on everything, dog. Rock. We got some Nirvana type music coming through.
I saw you were in there with Clever.
Clever too. We have the song Danny Trejo coming out.
Hey, I like that. Hey, anytime I deal with Clever too, he always has clever names for some of these songs.
Yeah.
Texas. There was another one he did with the "Hey Baby Get My Soul." I forgot. He has some really good samples. So when I saw y'all work together, I was real excited about that because I already know y'all styles are gonna definitely complement each other.
Definitely. With that record. Actually, that's actually one of the records that I played today. Danny Trejo, I produced that along with Slow Life. We had just got in the studio. I just started working on this beat at his. He just told me take the seat, start doing your thing. So I started building the beat from there, and he helped me finish that shit. And then immediately I went into the booth and started probably freestyling all the verses. And so I left after that shit because I got faded as fuck. And then and then after that I get a text from Clever out of random B&A, check this shit out, and it was a fucking file. He's like, I finished that shit. And I listened to that shit, and I'm like, hell yes, that shit was last year. And then he took his hiatus, which, that's the new project Clever's coming out with. So I'm #1 track on that shit with him. So make sure y'all check that out. The music video's coming out this January. At the end of January, I think it's the 23rd. So Trap Vision shot that shit. So y'all know it's going to come out A1.
There you go, man. Hey, I'm excited too, man, because 2024 already, I've just been seeing a lot of working from you already, right? No slowing down. Been consistent with it. So you're gonna be doing also some more stuff because I seen you doing a lot of the Dead Senzu stuff. Are you doing some of the group stuff too as well?
Yeah.
Or how's everything going on too? Shout out to the group too, man. Hey,
shout out to
Dead Forever World.
For sure, Death Forever World, you already know what it is. Everybody has their projects coming out. I would say Kika Baby just dropped a new song, a new R&B song just this past week on the 17th. That shit's fire. I produced that. It has, if you know Ike, Amazing Ike, he's featured on that. Kanashi just dropped his Vampire Night EP, so that's dope. So as a group, though, we have a song. I don't think that too many people know about it, but it's called Paloma.
No.
And that's just beautiful. Guitar by Tex-Mex. He has a verse on there. Slow Life produced that as well with us, and honestly, it's one of the most beautiful things that I feel like that song gets so underrated, but because it's a different style and Slow Life helped me bring it together, you know, especially with the hook and the exchange of the beat in the middle, because it changes out of nowhere. But definitely a lot of talent produced into that record. But as far as all of us together, we all have different things that we're going to come out with. So we're just going to keep working and making sure we're consistent with it, because I be producing in the studio all the time, and so I'm getting everybody on different shit. And I know Kanashi's working on his own thing, and Tex-Mex, he's been working on the bartending side, so he's been getting our name out there. And another, hell yeah, the fact that he's not here, I'm surprised, but he's been holding it down in another, and you know, with the bartending and being a winner and freaking killing it out there in the scene. So Death Forever is not just coming out in the music scene, but in the bartending scene, we're kind of getting well known in that area too. So I've been letting Tex-Mex take the handle on that, because you never know what kind of stage you'll see us on because of him. So
right on. I think he's gonna go 3 for 3.
Yeah, they're supposed to go against Dallas now, so I know our boy isn't gonna let us down, so he's gonna go against the Triple D, but best believe he got it. So he's the fastest in Texas right now, as far as we know. So he wants to take the 3-peat for sure. So I believe that he will, because motherfucker's fast, dog. I haven't seen nobody that as fast as him. So yeah, he's fucking killing it, dude.
Well, shit, I'm fucking proud. Hey, Tex-Mex, all the guys right here, that y'all, your whole crew, everybody that y'all kind of brought up together. Everyone kind of, you know, plays hand in hand with each other as far as, like, you know, their how do you say it? Kind of not like a yin yang. It's like it's all full circle with everybody. Everybody plays their part. It's kind of like a Power Ranger thing. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody has their role, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's beautiful. I like all the stuff you've been doing, even from the first Straight Out Texas too. Just from the growth from then to now. Even when you came in, it's a behind the scenes story. You came in to record originally your virtual, because Texas,
definitely.
The first 1 through 4 were virtual, which it was dope, and I kind of I might even get back to doing more of those, or at least the around town virtuals again.
Yeah, at least like singles or something.
We need just singles. Get the hottest of the hottest, performing all over town. You know you got to be in there, because you've been in there since the very beginning, especially the very beginning of the live performances. When we took it on the live, you were there. You made a hell of an impression, and you continue to stay at it. You've been on multiple Straight Out Texas stages. Y'all made it to the Hot 5 of one of the songs. What was the name of that song they all performed? It was Straight Out Texas 8.
What's crazy about that song is that it hasn't dropped yet, and it's gonna drop this year.
Really?
Yeah, it hasn't dropped yet. We actually played it unreleased that time just to see what the reaction was gonna be, and honestly, it getting us top 5, I was just like, all right, well, I can't wait to drop this and have some good marketing behind it, because it needs to be shown in a different light. Because that shit I produced that real differently. Just a lot of different sounds coming from us, and this past 2023, we kind of took a step back a little bit just to work on our own stuff. We have live stuff happening too, but a lot of it was working on our production side of it, just trying to get overall better. And honestly, we're all bringing it. So make sure y'all check it out, because for sure we're gonna make our mark this year and make y'all know that Death Forever got it, dog. We got it.
And what's the name of that song too? Just so when they hear it, they know which one I'm talking about. The song that y'all did over there at Straight Out Texas.
Straight Out of Texas. We did the song called dang. Let me see that.
It was a minute since I heard it either too, because you're right, it hasn't been unreleased.
Yeah,
I haven't heard it at all since then.
Yeah, actually, let me see.
I'm excited for it.
I got you. It's called Serpent 2.
Okay.
It's called Serpent. It's because my bro Kanashi has a song called Serpent, which is the original one, and then he told me, well, it's somebody else's beat, so he couldn't keep it, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna make a whole new beat, and you're gonna get on that shit, and we're gonna call it Serpent 2. And then Tex-Mex got on it, did his shit, and I just ended it with like a different beat at the end, and just trying to bring it overall together, and just we killed that performance. Man, I was wearing the pink mask and everything. Just I like wearing that pink mask sometimes. It just brings it out on stage a lot more sometimes.
Man, hey, you know what's crazy too? The last Straight Out Texas 20 right? You had to come back. And I'm glad y'all came back and performed because that was the final. I'll eventually bring it back, kind of like the McRib, one day.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let it chill for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Gain some more momentum, and then we'll come back with it. But I was glad to see you perform, and I didn't actually get to see because it was so busy that day. I didn't get to see y'all until I was editing the footage, and I was going through and checking out all the performances. And I was shitting. I was listening to the song because that day was crazy. I was all over the place.
Yeah,
I don't think I
crazy.
even got to see each other that day at the festival.
No. I didn't even get to see you like that.
If you did, I was either like this or I was like that, walking a different way because I was all over the place. And when you see me doing it, that's how you know.
Honestly, that was one of the busiest ones that you've ever had. So of course you weren't even. You had told people ahead of time, hey, don't expect me to be out there like that. So if you don't know bullshit today, But yeah, that performance, bro, like. It was honestly, I love that performance, and even though if you would have been there, it would have been like even better just to see like the reaction from the crowd because sometimes people tell you like kids give you they're honest with you, and if a kid likes something, they'll let you know then and there, or if they dislike it, they'll be like, oh no, that shit trash. But that day, I encouraged somebody like pretty much like high five me because they wanted to. There were these kids in the front, they were like all in it compared to some of the adults, and I'm like, hell yeah, I mean they're listening to it, I rock with it, and I just like, hey, high five, and they're like, hell yeah, like that's what people want is that crowd interaction. But you can't forget that kids also listen to what you got and they're the future, so you want everybody to like it. And if they liked it, I was like, screw what they're thinking over there, they love it, fuck it, I know I'm doing something right. So
that's facts right there too. If you want to find out what's the next hottest trend or what's out there right now, what's really making some money out there, ask your kids straight up. They'll tell you right now, who's the hottest artist out there. Y'all make the music too that really does target a lot of the youth. I would say like this is the new generation.
Yeah.
This is what's hot right now. You're keeping up with what's actually marketable.
Yeah.
So even the mask. I love the mask, by the way. It's dope. It stands out. Bro, you're doing everything. You got all the checks across the board, and right now we're just barely in January 2024 already. Making noise, hit the ground running hard this year. So
yeah, next week we got that January 26th that performance for the hottest in Hustletown.
It's gonna be live, man. Y'all be out there. It's gonna be at the Gravity Lounge going down this Friday, January 26th. We're gonna have Dead Senzu out there. You bring some of the crew too, but I already know Dead Senzu, you're gonna do your thing either way.
I always bring it every time, and I'm trying to make sure that everybody knows. I've gotten a lot of people surprised recently. It's just crazy to see the reactions. Just because I've been performing a lot this month, just alone, and I've gotten so many different reactions. But every time I get it, I don't expect that out of you. I don't expect you to sound like that. I don't expect you to have that way of performing. I always blow people away with the way I perform, just because they don't think that I can do that.
Facts, because the first time you came into our studio for that one, when I was talking about the behind the scenes story, you originally came in and we ended up doing the show live. So a lot of those tapes never really came out. As far as the performances, the recordings.
Yeah.
But man, with no crowd, just in a virtual studio, we did not expect that at all. Because you were kind of, when you got there, kind of quiet. Everyone's like, I was like, all right, just kind of wait right there till this guy's not.
Yeah, definitely.
It was kind of quiet because there's no crowds. You just want to be quiet. You don't want to interrupt the next.
We had just done getting rid of COVID and shit and all that stuff, right?
Yeah. So when we started the Straight Out Texas, it was kind of during the COVID-ish, but the first 4 Straight Out Texas, they were virtual, but they were in our studio, no crowd, just a stage, and it was kind of different. How was it when you first got in there, anyways, trying to perform with no crowd? Was it you did not change the energy at all? Energy was 100% like as if a crowd were there.
Yeah.
It blew me in artistic films, kind of blew us away because we literally once you started performing, he's holding the camera and he looks at me and I look at him like, holy shit, hey, because it's what we need. It's energy, it's color, it's vibrant, it's everything when it comes to the music sound.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
And you've been doing the same thing ever since, so you've been going harder and harder. Real quick, drop the social media where they got to go check you out, check out all the stuff. You want to look at what we're talking about, go check out the social media, scroll down.
Go check me out at Dead Senzu and at Dead Forever World. If it's easier for you to go look over at Dead Forever World, everybody's there. You'll see me up on top. I'm Dead Forever CEO, so whatever it is, Dead Forever business, you got to check out with me. Dead Senzu, DEADZZ. God damn, let me try to do it. I fucked up.
Is it money sign?
DEADSENZU. Actually, it's not the money sign no more, just because of DSPs. Okay. So actually now you can just tell Siri, play Dead Senzu, Taught You Better, and they'll just pop it up.
Come up.
So that I will say to artists out there, yo, if you have like a special character in your name, honestly think about like just not doing the special character just because of Siri and things like those. Those things will help you out so much because some people just pronounce it correctly and it still won't get it because of the fact that you have a symbol on there. So just cheat code right there. If you got a symbol, just think about changing it, and they'll let you any of this what's called, especially with GT Digital, they let me do that like easy. So I was able to do that, and so that made my transition so much easier. People can find my music a lot faster. So yeah, that's just some advice, though.
There it is right there. And shout out GT Digital too, man. Them guys right there been doing a lot for us as well. We have Hustletown Digital now, everything because of people like Gold Toes and everybody that's doing big things in the game, been doing big things in the game. So big salute to them, and a big salute to you, my boy, for always coming through,
I appreciate
rocking the Hustletown stage.
For sure, man. I can't wait to work with Hustletown more this year, more than ever, honestly, because we're finna bring it a lot heavier this year. And honestly, I always trust Sex with everything, because honestly, he's been out here from the ground up, dog. So we're gonna get it together, dog. So any success, we got it, dog. Let's get it 2024. Let's go.
There it is. We Hustletown certified with it.